What up? Market right quick. See what's going on. Nothing. Yeah. So right here, we got the dollar coming down. Tried to push up, consolidated, came down, swept these lows, and reacted to the upside. So now what you got on the 1 hour time frame, the high with a low, high, low. So what you're looking for is price to push up back into this level for a new high. If you don't get that, you know what I'm saying, especially coming down to the 15.
Is that the DXY, right?
Yes,
Yeah, DXY.
if you don't
Yeah.
get a new high past here, then it's gonna go back to the bottom where it's gonna consolidate. You know, back into these highs. If price don't break this high right here, if it come up here and start throwing wicks, it's gonna break back down and come back down this week, or it's gonna start consolidating going back and forth. Because what I see on GU, I see GU short. If GU going down, that means DXY got to be going up. If you don't see a up trend pattern coming up on the dollar and GU, you think GU going down, you might want to reevaluate. But it's pushing up.
You said if that one goes down, then GU goes up.
This is DXY right here.
Yeah.
If DXY is going up like it's going right now, GU always gonna be going down. See what I mean?
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah. So if I was expecting to buy GU, I automatically know if I look at DXY and DXY pushing up, it's the wrong time to buy GU. Because this is pushing up. That means the dollar is picking up strength right now. So if the dollar is picking up strength, you know what I'm saying? It's strong. It is stronger than if it's stronger than the Great British Pound, it's gonna be going down. Which that makes sense because this is pushing up. You know what I'm saying? Making high highs and high lows. So 5 minutes, you probably see a little better. So you got a high with a low, high, low. You know what I'm saying? High, low. So that's why this move right here has to push up and break this high in order to confirm that uptrend. Right now it's pushing, so you can expect, you know what I'm saying, GU to be dropping. But there's a lot of resistance back over here, so you have to be careful of that. But you still catch a good little pips on it if you get in. And you probably kept about 10 pips. But I wouldn't risk it though, because that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, gonna be high volatility, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, and then you know what I'm saying, finally drop.
Oh yeah.
So you have to be careful though. Looking at silver, good.
The XAG.
XAG USD. The low still holding. You should be careful with that. A lot of manipulation right here. All right, so this is reasonable move going up. I took a fib on that. And that's why I got this gold zone right here from. So you drag that all the way across, you know what I'm saying? That level still holding.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You know what I'm saying? So what you want to see, you want to wait right now because pricing already took off. So on sale, you want to be waiting until price get back down here and see if it's gonna start printing more candles going back up like this, or if it's gonna get big candles and start coming back up under that level. But what you gotta keep in mind though, even if it do shoot below that level, just like it did right here, it still got some resistance down here, so it could push back up on you. But so let me look for sniper entries. I'll come on these zones like this, and I'll wait for a pattern to set up like this right here. And all I do is just sit back and wait. I don't need to jump in because I already see this pushing down. You got a high, you got a low, you got a lower high, a lower low. You know what I'm saying? If this was a lower high on the 1 minute, you know what I'm saying? You can see it more clean now. High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high. You know what I'm saying? You're expecting a lower low. So you just wait till it play out, wait till it get down in the zone and see what kind of pattern they give you right there. Get in.
Oh yeah. SAG. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one.
But overall, you know what I'm saying? The way I would normally look at this, had I not picked it up over the weekend, I would see all this as consolidation. So I automatically know. You know what I'm saying? I start deleting all this stuff. I want to see it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be looking for sales if I'm right here and it's stalling out, or I'm gonna looking for buys if it's down here stalling out. Just because that's what it's been doing. That's the history of showing you. You know what I'm saying? Hit the bottom, push all the way up to the top. Hit the top, push all the way to the bottom. So you're expecting this to come to the bottom because it ain't touched you yet. Look right here. We hit the bottom, we pushed all the way to the top. We hit the top, we pushed all the way down. We didn't touch the bottom, and it came back up. It still ain't hit the top either. What it did, went back to the bottom first because we touched the top last. So from the bottom, we back to the top. We came down, we ain't hit the bottom yet, so you're expecting come down hit that bottom first before it go back to the top. You just got to be paying attention and on your charts enough and have them marked up. Like I was talking about with Buddy yesterday about them zones. If you don't believe in your zones and you don't believe you got them marked up right, it's gonna be hard to catch pips. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna have the confidence to get in. Like this was that chart I showed y'all the other day. And I was like buy or sell. You know what I'm saying? Still, ball. You see it a lot better. So once price came up to that zone, I'm automatically expecting either it's gonna push through or it's gonna start breaking down. So when I go down to my small time frame, I zoom in on it and I see the candle work don't look like it's gonna push through, but it wanna break down. You see it better on the 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? Them candles don't look like they're gonna push up right now. So get ready for a sale. When I even smaller time frames, start making lower lows and lower highs, get in. But I caught this one for way up there though, so I kind of got this one a little bit early. But only because I saw it push up, come back down. You know what I'm saying? It kind of broke up, but then it started failing down here. So I seen this fake down here. When they pushed up again and gave that little bitty bearish candle right there, that one right there, that's how I knew I was getting in. But yeah, so this one still got room to come back to the downside, but you know what I'm saying? We break back above this level and I start seeing go from candle to the top side. I won't try to short it again. I'll just wait and see if it's gonna break through that level we was already at on the daily. I want to look at that 30 she been eating off because I don't really treat US 30. These some old.
Yeah, shoot, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? She been eating on 30, so I'm gonna check it out because I don't know nothing about it. So the way I'll do it, delete all that. You know what I'm saying? And just look at price action and see what it's doing. Overall, you know what I'm saying? I see high highs and high lows, so I see an uptrend. So first thing I'll do, I want to go to the weekly and mark up these major levels. Sometimes will help you out a lot. So we'll call it a major level. Major level is even numbers. So like 30. Yeah, 30 point. Yeah. All right. saying? So you got the even number, round numbers, the even round numbers on the side. The next one will be 35. But you don't really need 35 right now, but I'm gonna put it on there just so you can see. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by the major levels. And coming back to the downside would be 25. And all this really do is kind of like these are your swing levels. So if you was on swing traders, you know what I'm saying, go from level to level, come back down to 20, you want 20 up somewhere here. But you know what I'm saying, price action ain't way down there right now, so you ain't really worried about that. But you right up in here, so you know what I'm saying, you came from the 30, went to the 25, went to the 20, back up 20 to the 25, back up to the 30. And you just those are just the levels you see over here on the side by the numbers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you go down to the smaller time frames, like you said, you already see an uptrend. And one of the ways you validate your trend. Okay, so every time price comes back to hit your trend line, if it's going in an uptrend, it has to give you a new higher high. So I'm saying you just draw this trend line out and say, okay, what did price do when it hit my trend line? Okay, so this was the first point it hit it. This was the second point. This move up would be your A. The pullback would be the B, touching the trend line. So you know from B, you have to get a new high above this high in order for this trend line to be effective. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
So that's how you validate that's an uptrend. So that's just what I see from looking at the weekly chart. You know what I'm saying? That don't necessarily show you how to get in. I'm not saying going to tell you what the market's going to do. You just know you close to a weekly level. You know what I'm saying? By the numbers on the side, and then you in the uptrend. You're not in the downtrend. You know what I'm saying? Price ain't coming down. So as you zoom in to the small time frame, you know what I'm saying? You just take that information and run with it. So we broke above slightly the weekly level at 30,000. You know what I'm saying? Kind of consolidated market because we are trending to the left. We put up a high, but we aren't really breaking that high. You know what I'm saying? So always want to keep that in the back of your mind. You possibly could be in drawing consolidation. So then brought down to the 4 hour. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of see what price action doing. All right, so you know in your background, that white line is your 30,000 level from the weekly. That's pushed up, came down. You know what I'm saying? Pushed back to that same spot. Didn't make it to the bottom. Pushed back up, gave you a new high. So now you're starting to inner trend, uptrend. You know what I'm saying? You got a high, you got a high, you got a low, higher high, higher low. So now, you know what I'm saying, you got to see a new higher high being put out, which you really don't. You start to see a reversal pattern. You know what I'm saying? Let me zoom in because I can see it from way out there. I don't know if you can see it. So this right here to me is the beginning of a reversal pattern to the downside. You kind of can see it over here. This candle just not as big. It doesn't have as much volume. You know what I'm saying? Price finally push up. This candle engulfs that candle and that candle. And then consolidate a little bit, then it finally breaks out, retest, breaks out some more, retest one more again, and it falls all the way out. So that's kind of what I see right here on the 4 hour. I know this thick white line is consolidation, so these would be the highs we're working with. So on the 4 hour, I want to mark that up. You know what I'm saying? And the way you keep yourself in line to where you're going and what you're doing with all these lines in the background, you have to color code your charts. If you ain't got a strict color code situation, then you always be lost. Like I said, I know the thick white line is 30,000 from the weekly. And then zoom back out. The thick white line was consolidation, and this white line is 30,000 from the weekly. Yeah, that's a consolidation zone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a consolidation zone, and then that's the line from the weekly. So then my pink lines always tell me that that's the highs and the lows of the day. It says we're in the uptrend, that's the highs that we're working with. So we go down to the smaller time frame. I'm saying you can tighten it up a little bit. I don't really like the big ass zones. I like to account for the wicks and then whatever area over here. So you can set it up like that, or you can put it like that, but that's just a big ass zone. But you know what I'm saying, you kind of can delete this consolidation box just because we now zoomed in. So that way you can see your zone better. Price turned around, pushed down from right there. Price is now in that zone and pushed down again. So basically, because this wasn't a real dramatic push down, like this right here, I want to see price retest this and push it down again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I say that because this right here is an uptrend. Remember, I said the rules for the uptrend. Every time you hit your line, if you're in an uptrend, you have to make a new high. So you got your high, your low, your high, high, low, high, low. You got to make a high. So if this is a continuing uptrend, you know what I'm saying, we're expecting a high over here. But if we get up here and we start rejecting again, we know we can probably get ready for a reversal and sell it back down. So, you know what I'm saying, you're sitting on the 1H. Let's go back to the 4H real quick. The 4H is bearish, but it's pulling back. The 1H is bearish, but it's pulling back. So you definitely know it's not a good time to sell because everything is still pointing bullish. Brought down to 15, see what 15 doing. Just for the most part, we're looking at the consolidation zone, hit the bottom, at the top, hit the bottom, at the top. So basically, if I want to get in on US 30, I'll leave my chart like this. Mark this little consolidation zone up. And I say, okay, well, price break above, you know what I'm saying? Break, retest, and then push up out of this zone, then we're going for buys. Price break below, and then this is our uptrend, you know what I'm saying, that we marked up on the higher time frame. Price break below, retest, and push back down. We can be seeing our sales. So right now, we're just waiting on price to show us what it's going to do outside of the zone right here. And then to confirm that, you go down to this next lower time frame. Okay, so what you currently got, you got a high, you got a low, you got an equal high, consolidation, you got an equal low, and now it's just bouncing in between that range. So most definitely, you want to wait for this to pull out. I mean, it's kind of trendy. You can pick up on it. I just feel like with these US 30s, with these NASDAQs, SPX, gold, Bitcoin, you gotta have your account right. You gotta have your mind right, because when you take a loss on these type of instruments, if your head ain't right, you blow your whole account because it happens so fast. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I was up 300 and then I lost 400. Oh man, I'm gonna go again. I was up 600 and then I lost 700. Oh man, damn, that's my whole account. So it's like, you gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying, with these fast moving markets. When you get up, go ahead and get out. Don't be greedy, you know what I'm saying? If you only up 150, take that 150. That's better than negative 20. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I hit the market. When the market get in, that's going in my direction, I'm already looking for places to start taking profit. For one, because I'm the only one who can see my account. Can nobody else see it? They don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get in how I fit in, and I'm gonna take my profit where I see fit, because ain't nobody gonna share their profit with me, and I ain't sharing my profit with them. So you know what I'm saying? I'm a damn very two cent. If I see the market going the other way and I had to sell, let me get out. I'll wait for it to get back up here and then catch it back to the bottom. Yeah, if we break out to the downside, yeah, this one coming all the way back down. Let me see. All right, that thing all the way back down to right now. Break out to the downside, closing that gap. Y'all got anything y'all want to look at for real? So like this right here and took off. You know what I'm saying? We're almost at TP1.
I was just about to say that one, but you already pulled it up.
Kiss that bread. You know what I'm saying? Use money, no drawdown. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the bottom. Kiss that bread. This shit gonna pull back hard, so you know what I'm saying? I really want to jump in right now. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to, you know what I'm saying, break down your charts. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we're making lower lows and lower highs. So that could have been another entry spot right there. You know what I'm saying? But the price break right here, I'd rather do the sell stop versus the automatic execution, because if price push down here and continue to push me in, I know it's continuing bearish. It's gonna keep going bearish. But this could be the beginning of, you know what I'm saying? This could be a new high. It pull back, give you a high low right here, and then push up. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why you really want to, I'd rather sell stop versus execution on this. But I got it in this way up here. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to push to the downside. That DXY pushing up hard. Yeah, that's what we want to see uptrend. High lows. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all know anybody that want to trade, you know what I'm saying, want to try and get this bread, tell them come on. Once we get to like 100 members, this right here gonna be, they're gonna have to pay like a little fee to get in. That way we can crank back up with the money will go towards like the giveaways I was trying to do in the contest and shit. So it'll be all, just to try to improve, you know what I'm saying, what we got right here going on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying. Try to get more people to come in and try to show their way of trading and, just get different type of perspectives of the market. So once we get to 100 people, yeah, I'm thinking about trying to incorporate that. So we try to start making for real bread. Get into these stocks, because I got into that cryptocurrency too stock, and that market that took off over the last few weeks. So if y'all ain't on that, definitely want to look into that. I know a lot of people don't trade on, but setup look right. I'm trying to get in, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I got on EJ right here, you know what I'm saying? So price come down, started to slow down right here. I'm taking it to the top. Break through. I'm looking for it to come right here, let it bounce around. I'm taking it to the top. So, catch if you want. Secure profits on that. Anything y'all want to look at? Y'all want to try to get into? Anything y'all got marked up?
EU. Did you do EU already?
No, I didn't look at EU. EU should be pushing down too, because the DXY got strength right now. If we break this lower right here, it's gonna fly. This is the resistance right here. You got minor level resistance right here. But this is the ultimate last lower high. So that's your last structural resistance right there. So if we break there, you definitely come back down. But you know what I'm saying, you see all that from the higher time frames and see where your resistance is. I wouldn't chase this too far, because there's another level of resistance right here. You know what I'm saying? Price ain't just stop right here for no reason. So if you was in up here, I would probably try to hold all the way down about right here, then start trying to take most of your profits out. Because I know DXY don't usually keep strength for too long, so I don't got too much space at all in DXY. I'm trying to pull up on you that tank, pull up on you that tank, pull up on you that tank. So you know what I'm saying? DXY start getting overextended, got to pop. But right now it looks like it got some strength. So this has the ability to come all the way up to about right here before Elliott wave would be invalid. Y'all know how to trade Elliott wave?
Nope.
All right, cool. I can run through it real quick. It's real easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just have to basically put your eyes to the market and then just see, you know what I'm saying, see what the market is doing. You have to, you gotta be in your charts for the most part, man. And that's why I say pick a few charts in the beginning, get to a point to where you know what that chart's gonna do and you feel comfortable with it. But Elliott wave, so if I was just to pick out a random part of price action, I would pick this up right here. You could use all of this, but for this example, I was right here. So Elliott wave said price starts off as an impulse move from one position, and he lines out 3 points, 1 through 5. What he says is from point 1, which is this one, to this one 2 would be the pullback. Point 1, 2, 3. Point 4. Hold on, let's get one. Point 2 can never close below point 1, origination. and then 0.3 can never be the shortest leg. That's all being recorded, so if y'all ain't get a chance to write it all down, you know, say you run the video back. But 0.3 can never be the shortest leg, and then 0.4 can't close back in 0.1. So let me draw it out, and then I can type it up so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. All right, so this would be the starting point because this is where the move started at. So 0, you got 0.1. 0.2 can never close below. So if this was a close up here, this is an invalid Elliott wave. 0.2 can never close below 0.1. Then you got 0.3 up here, the next low. 0.3 can never be the shortest leg. So this leg right here look pretty long, so we'll have to measure that in a minute, and we'll measure how long this is. 0.4 would be the next pullback. 0.4 cannot close below the low of 0.1. So if 0.4 was a close up here, this is invalid. It's an invalid Elliott wave. So the 0.4 has to close, you know what I'm saying? I'll move it in a second so you can see it. But then 0.5 has to close below 0.3. So you know what I'm saying? You can see that point right there. When price turned around, 0.4 can push all the way up there. And then that's your Elliott wave. So price can go all the way up to that spot right there. If it go any point higher, then this is invalid.
Okay.
So, and then 0.5 has to close below 0.3. Can't really spell, so I'm gonna do what it is. Elliott wave theory. Right. Low. Low. Four, that, 0.5 should be the new low. And that's pretty much what it is. And then all you really have to remember is that 0.4 can't close below or above 0.1, and then 0.2 can't close below 0.0. And then you in there like swimwear. So when I saw that, you know what I'm saying, I was like, that kind of looked like Elliott wave. You know what I'm saying? So if DXY is bullish, Euro JPY should be bearish, and GU should be bearish. Almost about to hit TP1 on GU. I'm trying to tell you, bro, I get like a lot of this stuff. A lot of people get caught up in the manipulation and the consolidation, this right here, and they try to trade it, and it kind of messes up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the set rules, like trying to trade this right here will mess up your account, mess up your psychology, and then you be just like, I don't know what's going on. My trading ain't working. You know what I'm saying? If you just sit and wait and watch the charts and mark up your levels, you know what I'm saying? There's no way you can't really eat. You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, when people used to tell me you gotta be patient, well, if you don't know what you're being patient for, then it's gonna be hard to eat that. It's gonna be hard to know when to get in. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, with my Telegram, my mission is to try to, you know what I'm saying, show people how to get in and where to get in.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Looking at this from the higher time frame, you know what I'm saying? So we go ahead and delete that. This was the last high. So price pushed above that high, which I basically look at as a liquidity graph, you know what I'm saying? And I look at it that way because price pushed above that high and then immediately pulled back. You know what I'm saying? So when you go down to the smaller time frames, you look and see what's going on with price action. Price broke that high, it broke it again, and then it pulled back and it closed bearish. That's a good sign that we're running out of bullish momentum. You see how big these candles are, pushing up.
Yeah.
And candles like this at the top, you gotta wait till you at the very top. When you see them like that at the top, that's an indication. Just like over here, you see it at the top. Not, you don't want none of these. You want it when it's all the way at the top. You know what I'm saying? You know it's the top because of the high to the left. So what you're looking at is these candles and how they exhaust. And as you step down your time frame, you start looking for your patterns. You know what I'm saying? You got the consolidation with a new high, broke back in and sprung up. It gave you a new high. You know what I'm saying? If you used to get a higher low, then you were expecting a new high, but you never, the higher low is down here, then they just kept falling. So, yeah, so right there was smashed GP1. Like I said, no drawdown. So, overall, 3.3R, all we're looking for.
That's good.
Oh.
So GU and GJ, they like move simultaneously.
Say again?
GU and GJ, do they move like simultaneously?
Pull up. For the most part, looks like so, yes, sir.
Okay.
But that's right here is mostly because GBP is weak right now.
Right.
Two different currencies. You got GU and you got GJ, but they're doing the same thing. So that really is telling you that GBP is weak right now. Because otherwise, JPY, well, let's see what UJ's doing. Right, consolidating, yeah. So JPY could have some strength, but not too much because if JPY was strong, then this would be pushing to the downside too, and it ain't. So right now, my overall bias is GBPs or Great British Pound is weak, so it's gonna come all the way back down to here. It's breaking all these structural lows to the left. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got a strong one right here,
Right.
but overall, that been bottoming out.
Sure.
That's it right there. That's a Great British Pound. It's kind of like DXY, but GBP version of it.
Oh, okay.
Overall move to the downside.
Right.
See that? They hit the top, so you expect me to come all the way back down to the bottom. So it's still consolidating, so you just want to be real careful with that. So as I break out, show you where I want to go. 30. We're waiting on 30. Yeah, waiting on 30. See, that's a bearish signal. So that's 5 minutes. So 1 minute. I want to see lower lows, lower highs on the 1 minute. So we'll get into that. So we break that low right there and sell it. You gotta see a break below and close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Target. See, that's what I'm saying. You want to see a break below that level.
Right.
That's where your resistance is. Y'all trying to get in?
Yeah, I can't even mess with Dow, man. My account is not even there yet.
Alright. It's all good. Yeah, man, I'm doing quite a few accounts in the trading book. Let's see what happens. We try to see this in the grid. I'll say if we break this level, you know what I'm saying? We start looking at TPs back over here. At least it's like, see, that's engulfing, both them candles. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really trade 30, so I'm just reading this off price action. Let's see what happens.
Right.
Throw a big lot on the demo right here. Put in your demo account. Put like a dollar or $2 lot size in the demo and do a sell stop.
Okay.
See what happens.
For sure.
See what's up. That's how you know what I'm saying, kind of work on that psychology, kind of work on that trade management. Even though you know what I'm saying, you can see you put your stop loss in, if you see it going the wrong way, you still learn how to effectively save some of your demo money. And if I was to get into the sell stop here, price trigger me in, as I see it start to take this level out, this level out, this level out, and keep pushing up strong, I'll know, you know what I'm saying, I can start pulling that stop loss down because that bitch is gonna get heat either way. So, you know what I'm saying, once you start watching for it, if you push above this level, then it takes this level off, and yeah, you go ahead and cancel that. But right now, that'll be the stop loss right up there. And looking for the sell stop to kick in, let the momentum carry to the bottom.
Right.
See what happens.
Sounds good. Ready.
Let's see what the big time frame do. We'll find out real quick. We right or wrong. So far, so good. You know, see it take out some of these structural lows. We're back to the bottom for the big move.
Right.
A lot depending on that candle right there, though. And like I said, today is just now London. It's Monday. The London Open is about to happen, so you definitely want to see some. They might even manipulate up one more time until I put stops and then come back down.
Mm.
It's a crucial time to trade right now, so I would just sit and wait for real, or keep that sell stop in. Because if they break that level, it's going. Even if it's just manipulated, it's still got to come down here to these levels to manipulate because the stop losses. Okay, so you look at it this way and say, okay, this is an uptrend. So you got a high. You say people got in right there. People bought into this market right there. You got a higher high. People probably bought into this market right here. So if price is gonna come down and grab them stop losses, it's gonna have to come all the way back down here. You know what I'm saying? Catch all these people who are buying already. So that's why I said if price break that level for the short, it's going down. Catch all these people. That's a good amount of pips. You know what I'm saying? You get into the short side.
Yeah,
All the way back down here, you know what I'm saying? How many pips that is, bro? You ain't got to trade no more the rest of the week, no more the rest of the month. You know what I'm saying? Even if you put a 0.01, that's still $500. You just flip the account. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say put it in on the demo and see what happens. I don't really like this right here.
I did.
I don't really like this little candle setup right here, though, because that's kind of indicating going back to the upside. That little setup right there. You have to see, you have to wait to see the price because you kind of can see the resistance on the bottom or the support on the bottom and the resistance on the top, how those candles keep stopping right there and how all these candles keep stopping right there.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
So right now we're consolidating. So we'll turn everything back on. One sec, well, it's that 2 minute, 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of want to draw your charts up like a picture, man, and just see if you get triggered in.
Sure.
Yeah, we got triggered in because it was right there. So we already in this trade right here. Yeah, because the entry is right there. All right, so boom. Let's see what happens.
Sure.
All right. So right now the stomach hurting because we did some drawdown. All right, going back in the profit. All right. Let's keep the tones back going though. Y'all listen to music while y'all trade? Y'all just gotta do a solid. How y'all get down?
Music.
What you be bumping?
I'll be listening to like King Los or King Los.
You said D-Moss?
King Los.
Jamie Moss?
KING.
Oh, King Los.
Yeah.
King Los? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Where you from? Where you stay at?
I'm from Alaska, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
I'm in Arizona now.
Arizona. Yeah, I ain't never heard of King Loss.
Okay. Yeah, he from Baltimore,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta, man. I live out in South Carolina right now, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So I listen to mostly all Southern rappers. I listen to a lot of
Right.
different rap, but mostly Southern rappers.
For sure. Sure.
Sometimes I be struggling. I be struggling to look at my charts. I have to get that music bumping, get my head right,
Right.
get it bumping around. And I see the charts and I just watch them for a minute, man. You just, you know what I'm saying, see how your money be created, man.
Mhm.
Because if this shit break down and come all the way back down, it's a wrap.
Right. Sure.
You know what I'm saying? A good sign is it's not pushing up, so it ain't going that way. It ain't trying
Yeah.
to step down for you, so that's a positive right now. But then you see it start to come back up here and close up here, you know what I'm saying? All you do is just bring the stop loss in tighter and tighter because eventually it's going to hit it, you know what I'm saying? We're just on the wrong side. Because this could be the lower high, you know what I'm saying? You got a high, a lower high, you know what I'm saying? New high back up this way, so.
Mhm.
And we got the London about to open. And what is that, 17, 18 minutes?
Okay.
GU, see what we got. Ooh, TP waiting exactly. Ooh, stupid coin. Ooh, stupid coin. Ooh, that's a nasty reaction also. You know what I'm saying? Usually when you see that, it's just like a stop hunt. Price hit that area and immediately turn
Right.
back around, sweeping the demand zone. Ran into an order block over. There's an order block over here somewhere causing that reaction like that. So I just didn't draw it up. I missed it. But we're still ultimately in the downtrend. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's the high, the low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. I'm expecting a lower high. If we take this up to the other side, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Bring that stop loss in. Well, so we already hit TP1, so definitely can move stops to half and let the rest of that run and see what happens.
Sure.
But yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying, the more and more you mark up the charts and you learn your zones and, you know what I'm saying, you just stay focused on a few pairs. Like, you see all these pairs over here to the right, only the ones with the red mark on them is the ones I'm really looking at, like, on a daily basis. So all the rest of these are just because other people want to watch them or I look at them, you know what I'm saying, get confirmation about what I'm looking at on another pair. But for the most part, yeah, I don't do but like one or two pairs and try to stick with them. And then, you know what I'm saying, you'll eventually catch your move like this right here. You only need one move, you know what I'm saying? So you pay
Right.
attention. Like, you need one move to get where you're trying to go.
That's true.
So I see this pulling back, dropping again. It's on 15. This session gonna end, so I'm gonna go get some Kool-Aid real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back on like probably halfway through the London, about 3:30, 3:15. If y'all wanna get back on, I'll probably just be looking at the charts that I already got marked up. If y'all see something else in the market that y'all want to mark up or see something y'all want to get in, you know what I'm saying? Drop it in the group chat and then I'll try to pick it up real quick and go live with it.
All right, for sure. Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Yeah, right on.
EU. Was anybody in EU or trying to get in EU?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
You trying to get in the EU?
Yeah.
I think I was talking about divergence in the chat too.
Uh-huh.
I can make a video on divergence and drop that in the group chat. Because I mean, it's all off those indicators, but the best way to run it is, like I said, having strict rules. And once you see something on one time frame, you go down to a lower time frame and confirm it, then you get in. Ain't no hesitation because you done already, you know what I'm saying, you done back tested it, you done looked at the market, you already know what you done told yourself. So if you start giving you your confirmation, get in, get in, get in. Even if it's smallest, you know what I'm saying, lot size, or if it's in a demo, take that trade. You know what I'm saying? You can't win a trade you ain't take it, especially if it end up going in your direction. So them be the ones that hurt the most. You like, damn it dropped. I knew it was gonna drop. It dropped, and then you get another trade. You know what I'm saying? Not as good as the one you had the first time, then they go the other way. So that's what really mess up a lot of people's head. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, I can't do this trade shit no more. That shit crazy. So I know I done been there. What you looking for on this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Right now, he just ran into support. So what you want to see is a good little pullback. It's on the 15. This is some ugly ass price action right here, to tell you the truth. So this would be kind of hard to trade if you ain't never really, you know what I'm saying, studied the market for real, for real. But I do see this downtrend right here. So, you know what I'm saying, I'll be looking for price to pull back somewhere up in here. 21, 26. You know what I'm saying? If it starts showing, it kind of already did give you that pullback too. You know what I'm saying? You see that candle wick right there? You drop down to the 5 minute. See if it turned over, not really. So yeah, I still would wait like a sell limit, 21, 26. Yeah, you definitely want to wait on that and see your find your entry. So let me go back to the higher time frame market and show you. So when we get down to the 1 minute, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. This is what we're looking for the sell limit at. Right there, price come up, smack that, and drop back down. So we get the 5 limit. Right now you got a high, a higher low. So you expect the next higher high. 1 minute, confirm that. This is a sell limit area. You got the high, higher low, higher high. This could be a higher low or it could be a lower high. You just got to see which candle come next. You know what I'm saying? If it don't push up and push into here and it break down some more, then that could have been an entry right there. You might kind of missed it. You know what I'm saying? See what it's doing? So I was looking for a pullback. And then as far as targets, you just kind of target the lows. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. If you would have got it right there, then yeah, you probably target back down in here somewhere. But what you want to wait for, if you look long term, so I pull back and then drop back down here. That's more long term. If you didn't get in up here, then yeah, I'll be looking for waiting on something like that for it to get down here, exhaust, break out of it, pull back, and drop back down. So that's probably like, you know what I'm saying, all day Monday, halfway to Tuesday, you know what I'm saying, toward Wednesday. So I'm looking for that.
Okay.
Right now, so I mean, you still could get that sell up. It might pull up there. You just have to sit and wait on it. I wouldn't walk away from it. So you also put that in. You know what I'm saying? Quick, tight stops. Both 4.2 pip stop loss. You know what I'm saying? Target for you back down there somewhere. Whatever you're gonna do, depending on your account. But yeah, that's why I'd be real tight with it. Not a whole bunch of manipulate. You know what I'm saying? With you out, because these zones right here real close. Potentially do it like that. That's only 6 pip stop loss, you know what I'm saying, depending on what your account is like. You know what I'm saying? That right there is 8 pip stop loss. So the lowest at the least is 0.01. You probably lost about $8.
Okay.
And so on and so forth. So that sell limit might still activate. We can see what happens with it. But right now you got a high with a higher low, you know what I'm saying, expecting a higher high back into the structure of resistance and then tank. But that kind of like a double top for me right there. So you just have to, you know what I'm saying, stay on top of that time, man. If you really trying to get in, or you know what I'm saying, sit out and wait for a long time.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Let's see what 30 doing. Oh, see, pushed up. So it's higher low in it. Go back to the top. Got all them people stopped out.
Okay.
And then fall back down. That could be a stop point or that could be a new high. We can find out by the next candle behind that. They got that fast. That's the one that open manipulation. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this up here and see if down, see if it play out. Better come back down though. Stopped out everybody who was selling from up there and then got that liquidity and just tank. Or if it's a new high, it's gonna push back up. Keep going. That's still in that consolidation zone. GU look like GU pulling back. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of this is based off of DXY, so that's why I'm having no faith in DXY. Already pulling back. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make back up there.
Look at that.
Yeah. Stalling up. You know what I'm saying? We need to push way up here. And that'll give GU and then TJ some more strength to push down some more take profits. But if it don't, then you know what I'm saying, just remark up and then see what it's doing and get back in. You know, so lots of space right there to work up. All right, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and end up some right quick before we shut off on, so I'm gonna catch up with y'all a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate